Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? I hope that you all are doing great because I am doing great. And by the way, happy Mahashivratri, guys. Actually, I'm shooting this video on the next day because I couldn't shoot it on the day of Mahashivratri as there was a puja at our home. It was a Rudra Abhishek, so I was quite busy there. And some things are going in my life which I have to keep a pace with. So today I'm wearing a sari. It's a very pretty cotton sari. I will give you pictures at the end. So I'm creating this look. You can do this for your pujas that you have at your home, or just casual day. So there is no inspiration with me for makeup today because I'm just going to do the very basic makeup. You can say my go-to makeup. Whenever I have to get ready and I have less time, so I just do that. So let's see where the makeup takes. So I'm going to talk about with you guys on this topic, that the things um, that nobody talks about growing up. When you grow up you realize certain things, so let's talk about that. Okay, let's put on our makeup. I really need to get a lot of new eyeshadows so that I can create good looks. So let's see, I'll take out time and I'll go and check out some of it on Nika. So where do you purchase your makeup from? Are you a offline person or an online person? Tell me, guys. So I've primed my face. Now I'm gonna start with my eyes. So I've also seen one thing lately where they put the like the orange corrector, and then they directly put in the concealer. So let's see if that works for me. So guys, tell me. Oh, did work well. So the first topic would be that adults don't actually have everything figured out. Oh my god. Like, I was always of this opinion when I was growing up and when I was young, that, oh wow, when I grow up I will have everything figured out, I will know everything. Because when I was growing up I used to see adults and I used to believe that, oh wow, so nice, they know everything, they have everything figured out, they know what they're doing, they know where they're going. So things like that. So I always thought that this would happen with me also. I would also have things figured out in my life, and once I grow up and I will know what to do. At least that is what I felt when I saw adults around me. Like adults around me seemed so sure of everything, of everything that they were doing and things like that. So I also thought that once I grow up, I will have everything figured out. I will have a career, I'll have a family, I'll have everything sorted, and where I don't have to really, stress about things and all of that. It really felt easy. Maybe my adults around me were like that, or maybe you also could relate to it when you were younger. So that is what I felt. But then, as I grew up, it showed me different colors. It showed me that adults are also figuring things out every day. It might seem like they know everything, and everything for them is so figured out, and they know what they're doing, where they're going in life. But as I am an adult today, and how much of life I have lived, I figuring things out every day. Maybe my daughter is seeing me today, and she would think, like, in 5 years when she's a teenager or like that, she will start thinking about me the same way. But now I can tell her, if she sees this video in the future, that it's okay. It's okay. Even we don't have answers for everything, and even we don't know where life is taking us and where everything is going, how things will be in the future, how things will be in the present. So we don't have everything figured out. We are just living our life as you are living. It's just that we have a little more experience, little more knowledge of the things. But you know, irrespective, we are also figuring things out every day. So this is something I learned growing up. So on days like this, I would only put a CC cream, as I've already told you guys. So I'm going to just apply that. So it's a very lighter color. I did choose a wrong color for this. This is a Swiss Beauty Flawless Finish Daily Wear, but I did choose a wrong color. I know, I can tell. But I just build it up a little with the colors that I put a little bit of concealer, or sometimes I put my moisturizer in it, and I build it up like that. Is done with my CC cream, and now I will just powder my face because it is getting a little sweaty these days in the afternoon. So guys, sorry for the disturbance. This is just my room and my house where I'm doing my makeup and putting it for you guys. Manifesting a studio very soon, maybe by the end of this year, so that I can give you more professional videos. Let's just see where things go. So guys, the next topic that I want to touch is how friendship change. Friendships change in adulthood, guys. So if you are still in touch with your childhood buddies, your schoolmates, your college mates, whoever it is, and you're an adult now, you can relate to this, or you can be on the same page with me that friendships change, guys. And not always for um, a bad reason, not always in a bad direction, maybe, if I can say. Um, what I feel is, when I was growing up, when I was young, all I knew about, there is a black and white. You know, if you are friends with somebody, you are friends with them, and if you're not friends with them, you're just not friends with them. You know, so either things are black or either things are white. There was no in between. But as I grew up, I realized that, friendships change, but not always in a bad way. you know People grow up in different directions in life, and पहले मुझे ये बात ही नहीं समझ में आती थी कि different directions क्या होते हैं. But growing up, you realize so many things, you change so much, your aspirations, your thoughts, your mindset, everything changes as with time. अभी मैं आज यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ, आज से 20 साल बाद मेरी सोच कुछ और होगी, मेरे पास्ट को लेके, मेरे फ्यूचर, मेरे प्रेजेंट को लेके. सो दिस इज व्हाट ग्रोइंग इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन मीन्स. सो इफ़ आई एम फ्रेंड्स विद समबडी, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि कोई लड़ाई हो, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि थिंग्स हैव टू एंड इन अ बैड वे, बट we just grow in different directions, and then there is a different friendship. Maybe sometimes it is very formal, maybe it grows sometimes like uh, एक बार साल में बात कर लिया on birthdays and things like that. But yeah, so I've learned this, that not all friendships have to end in a very bad way, and not everything has to have a bad turn for it to change. Things can turn different as you grow up, and yeah, things start having different meaning. Friendships start having different meaning. They hold different places, as I've already talked about. The video where I in the video where I talked about my relationship with my siblings. So the same applies to your friends, where you just grow apart. You start growing apart, you start going different, you start wanting different things in life. And so yeah, guys, earlier I thought if friendship change, it must be something bad, something must have went wrong. But now I am of the opinion that life happens and things change. It does not always have to be a bad thing, you know. Yeah. So let's move forward with our makeup. Contouring my face a little, giving it a little bit of contour. And guys, this step I've already talked about. I used to not do it pehle, but now I have started using it and it feels right to me now. So I'm just going to give it a very clear makeup look, very clean, and so that I can also film my life coaching videos. That would be nice. The makeup that I would do every day if I have to go out somewhere, if I'm getting ready for something at my home or anything like that. I just do this basic makeup. Putting a brown shadow kind of brown, or you can say nude, so that it gives the finish, shape to my eyes, because right now I have put so much of, corrector and concealer and everything starts looking flat. So just doing that. And now, guys, let's talk about the third thing that I realized. Decision making, guys. Oh my god, guys. Adulthood is, I think, almost about taking decisions. It is, guys. You have to take big, small, everyday decisions, use some very life changing decisions, and you are responsible for it. Guys, decision making is like a big part of growing up. You have to start taking decisions, and there are so many decisions that we need to take as adults, like big ones, small ones, everyday decisions. Oh my god. And when you have a child, you have to take decisions for them. Oh my god, that gets crazy. And for the most of the time, there is no answer for it. There is no right or wrong decision. You don't know what you're doing is right or wrong. All you're doing is just taking the decision on the best of your capabilities. इसीलिए sometimes, guys, किसी भी चीज़ का if you hold anger towards your parents, or anybody else for that matter, if you are holding anger against any of your of the adults in your life, please know that there is no right or wrong ka book with them. Nobody tells them that this is the right thing that you should do. There is no guidelines on to what the right decision is, and what the wrong decision is. Till the time their intentions are pure, please don't keep a grudge against them or anybody else, because it really makes you feel heavier, and the relationship ship feel heavier, rather than adding anything into your life. So that is what I'm saying. As I grew up, now that I have to take decisions every day, big, small, heavy decisions, some very life changing decisions. But now I know, when I am taking a decision, I am also on a mix of emotions, that whether I should do it, if I'm doing whatever I'm taking a decision, is that right for me? Maybe 10 years later, I'll have an answer. But right now, I don't have answers for such things. That the adults that we saw growing up, they also must have went through the same. And if their intentions are pure, don't keep a grudge, guys. Don't. Because it is really difficult to take everyday decisions, and for the people who are involved with you, it really gets difficult to take such decisions. So adulthood is not only about freedom. It is just not only about freedom. It is about so many responsibilities, guys. Because not just your child, not just you have to take decision about your whole family, and their future, their present, and that everybody is happy, and that's not humanly possible. you know बचपन में जब भी देखा करते थे पेरेंट्स को, तो what we would see is only freedom. Oh my god, what we would see is only freedom, and it felt like, oh my god, how happy are they? How much freedom do they have to do whatever they want to, whenever they want to, however they want to? But उसके पीछे का baggage तब नहीं दिखाई दिया, guys, but अभी समझ में आता है कि there is so much baggage, the baggage of responsibility is the heaviest, guys, when it comes to adulthood, because you have to take decisions every day, without knowing, without nobody even coming and telling you if the decision is right or wrong. Even if you know it, there is always a doubt that if I'm taking the decision, if the decision that I've taken for my family, my child, my husband, whatever it is, big, small, so many decisions, are they right? So, guys, yeah, it's not only about freedom, guys. It's about so many things, and the responsibility is just beyond. So, I'm putting a very nice liner today. I like liners, you must have seen in my video. I like liners. So yes, guys, this is my eyes today, and very basic. This is just my everyday makeup look. Not every day, I don't put makeup every day. I don't do it. But yeah, अगर मुझे कहीं जाना है, if I'm meeting somebody, or if I'm having something at my home, I do this. This is the basic. Like मुझे मैं ये अभी I'm talking to you इसलिए I'm taking so much time वरना मैं ये ऐसे ऐसे कर सकती हूँ guys. So this is my blush that I'm putting. This is a cheek tint. This is a lip oil. I use it as a cheek tint kind of a thing. And there goes my blush guys. That's about it. That's the blush that I'm going to put. And yes, I'm going to do my lips. Or last I'll go for highlighter. And this is a very nice lipstick. This was gifted to me by my sister. It is from Ruby Organics. This is a organic makeup kind of a thing going on over here, and the color is Lip Stitch Amber. चलो ठीक है, ले लेंगे ये भी नाम हम लोग. Amber नहीं है guys, Amber ही है. Okay, so this is the color that I'm putting today. This is a very beautiful chocolate color. And so guys, now that we have coming to an end of this video, I would like to say that I have realized that adulthood is not one big moment. Being an adult, becoming an adult is not a one moment where you just touch this point and now you're an adult. I don't believe that, guys. It is about realizations over a very long period of time. You realize so many things, and perspectives change, mindset change, thought change, friendship, relationships, everything changes with time, and that for me is adulthood. It is a experience every day, and not just one moment that या मैंने ये घंटी बजाई और हो गया, मैं adulthood में आ गई, अब मुझे कुछ करने का नहीं है. So growing up is not about one big moment, guys. It is about small realizations over a period of time, and yeah. And honestly, everyone is feeling a little lost. I can say that. With the words that I have had with the people around me, and, uh, you know, even my feelings for that matter, I feel that all of us are little lost at some point in our adulthood, or, when we are growing up, and when picture seems to be very perfect, inside that, a lot of chaos is happening, and a lot of figuring out is happening with oneself. And we are a little lost. Let's accept that. Let's openly say that yes, adults are also a little lost. They also want to have things figured out. They also want somebody to tell them, okay, what you're doing is right, because we are humans at the end of every day, and we are also learning everything. Everybody has first time experience of life as they grow. So सिचुएशंस भी पहली बार ही आती हैं लाइफ में, तो हर इंसान नया ही सीख रहा है उस चीज़ से. तो yeah, that's the few things that I wanted to talk about growing up. And उसके साथ साथ I have also done my makeup, and I'm already ready to shoot my life coaching ka journey. And I'm not putting a mascara because I don't hold in a mascara every day, guys. I don't like heavy lashes. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Now I'll bring in some stuff for my accessories and everything. Okay guys, so I brought in everything that needs to be put. सबसे पहले I'm going to put a bindi. This is a very maroonish color, a very tan color, and I'm going to put it here. Is it looking nice? Now I'm going to put this neck piece on. This is also from Meesho, guys. I am a Meesho person. How many times do I tell it? But yeah, I am. Yes, this is kind of like a choker, or you can also put it down. And this is going to be my earring today. Beautiful earring. Ear cuff, sorry. This is my bangles that I'm going to wear. These are some new pairs that I got, I think, when I was in Bangalore. And yeah, seems so right with this. Really like it. This is my get ready with me, and about certain things that were going on in my mind about growing up that I talked with you. And it feels really nice when I talk about these things, because I realize this is like a realization video for me, that where I realize how things have changed in my life and how things should be in my life. I get a lot of answers when I talk, 101 with myself. So, talking does help. It does help. You talk to a professional, you talk to your friends, family, talk to you guys. That's the best thing. Okay, let's not get there. Yeah, so this is pretty much my look. And if you have come to the end of this video, I hope you liked it, and thank you so much for sparing some time and watching my video and getting to know me. I will see you in my next, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.